Hello, you guys. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm late. I've been totally discombobulated since I've been home. Hello, you guys. Hello. How are you guys doing? Hold on, y'all. I'm just waiting. Y'all know we normally always like just wait for like 5 minutes for everybody to, come into the room. We'll be on for a little while tonight. Um, like I said, I've been totally just like discombobulated um, since I got home. Of course, y'all know I went on, oh, have mercy. I went on vacation and again, and it's so, it's like every time I go on vacation, my daughter, okay, I leave my house and my puppies in the care of her. Anyways, it didn't work out good. But on the other hand, I really enjoyed myself in Chicago. I had a really good time and I thought about I need to come on yesterday. I came on for a couple hours last night. I got one more trip this year, one more vacation. And then I'm not going to take another vacation until next year in the summertime, like around the springish summer. And I want to go to New York. Of course, that could change. I haven't finalized it yet, but I'm thinking about like either New York or New York. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know though. I'll finalize it before the beginning of the year. Let's see who's in here. I see Angel, the real boss, Diane, the Black Barbie, Clarinetta, Tequila, London, Run, Diane Brown, Miss Nelly, Straight to the Point, Imperfect Earth Angel, Keita, Miss Erica, Divine Black Rose. Yeah. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. Somebody posted. Who was that posted? Miss Tamara, did you get pregnant? I might be. I tried. I'm joking. Y'all know I gotta make a joke. I done had all this fun and been happy all weekend, and my daughter she's just a little fun snatcher. TSS Love New York, lived there for 2 years, moved there from LA in 20. You know what? My cousin was like, well, I have a cousin that I'm really close to that lives in LA. He was like, why don't you come on vacation in LA next year? I don't know. I'm so addicted to New York, and I haven't been in a few years. What's up, Hitta? I'm just waiting for more. Girl, if I can look, I don't even. I was going to say I don't think I can get pregnant at my age, but I don't know because my doctor says I'm still dropping them like it's hot. But I think I would have a nervous breakdown if I ended up getting pregnant this late. Oh, Lord, what would I do? Um, y'all make sure y'all hit the. I always like New York better than LA. I love New York. It's so eclectic. It is. New York is so eclectic. The food there is really good. I like trying everything. Okay, you guys, it's been 6 minutes. It's 100 people in here. I wanted to do a review. I was looking at some more stuff because I haven't really had the opportunity to see what was in the news other than I was able to see log in just a little bit on my phone, and I saw where Vlad had dropped some videos, and I logged in, and I was looking when I settled down tonight. I see some stuff is going on in the news with like Young Thug, and supposedly he's been caught on audio or something talking about some people. I'll have to look more into that. I don't know a lot about it at this point. But when I looked at my Instagram, because I had not paid attention to my Instagram, shout out to Mr. N. I when I logged in for the first time last night, I did do a live, but I really didn't. I'll look at Facebook sometimes, but I definitely have to think about Instagram because I don't log into Instagram a whole lot. And I saw where Mr. N had reached out to me, and he had sent me a video Sunday night, and I didn't see it. Okay, I didn't see it because I didn't log in. But I reached out to him to let him know that, and he responded. But shout out to Hitta. Hitta has uploaded the video, and we're going to do a review on it. Okay, I haven't looked at all the video, but I'll get the opportunity to look at it with you all. Okay, we're going to do a review on it. We're going to check it out, and then we'll talk about it as we check it out. Okay. I figured I don't know if Vlad has uploaded any more videos. This Hernandez Govan thing is interesting. I think the the Young Dolph murder investigation has probably gotten more interesting. It has probably gotten more interesting. Okay. It has probably gotten more interesting. Because we're starting to see y'all seen Quit new video, buddy. Wow, I haven't seen Quit's new video. I had not heard anyone say anything about Quit's new video. Quit had did a new video. I thought maybe he had was gonna slow down on doing videos, but I remember somebody said that allegedly he had said, or someone had said that okay someone has said that he had 300 something $1,000 worth of interviews lined up. So I don't know, you guys. I don't really feel good about it as it relates to, and when I say I don't feel good about what he's doing, I'm talking about as it relates to, I think what it does is it starts to kick back up a lot of emotions, right? It starts to kick back up a lot of those emotions. And I mean, when you're dealing with street dudes and those emotions are up like that, I don't think it's fair to Young Dolph's family Even though I have to say his lawyer has been putting quite a bit of stuff out as it relates to who was paying for the lawyers. I think people wanted to lay everything at Big Jook's feet. One thing I do see is that Quet's lawyer is laying everything as it relates to the money being paid out at Yo Gotti's feet. He even started to do that when the trial was going on, right? He started to do that when the trial was going on. So, hey, I can see what's going on. Do I think that it's over? I know some people say that they believe that it's over. No, of course not. I think that Manny is clever. You know, I don't think that Manny would be saying names like that if there was not some type of proof um, that had been established as it relates to Yo Gotti paying for those lawyers. We already knew that he was paying for them, right? Like I said, everybody wanted to lay everything at Big Jook's feet. Even Manny had said in the trial, Big Jook didn't have that kind of money. So we already knew, you know, um, that this was going to happen. Hey, I think now is the time for us to start praying more because I could just see it getting worse as more stuff start to come out, and I believe that more stuff will start to come out. The rabbit hole runs deep, okay, and I think we're going to start to see more stuff come out. I do. I think we'll start to see more stuff come out. Um, Cypress says the case should have been over. No, Cypress, the case is not over. Yeah, I'm sorry. I told you I was going to be stopped up when I got home. The case is not over. The case is just getting started. Okay. The case is just getting started. Okay. So, anyways, you guys, um, let's look at a little bit of it. Okay. Let's look at a little bit of it. Just give me a moment, you guys. Yeah, my daughter made me so mad. My daughter had me so mad. I thought about it. I was like, should I wait and just come on tomorrow? Hold on, you all.
It's from both CMG and PRE. So let's go. Yo. Talk to him, Mr. Ian. Let him know what's going on.
Shout out to Pop Boston Media. Shout out to all of the media outlets that's been following the story and Real Talk with Tamara, Stan G, O Main, Pop Boston Media, Justice for Dolph Channel. Major shout out.
All right. So we ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna get right to it. We want to talk about what the people want to hear. So, like with that said, how did you feel when you heard the verdict for the Hernandez Govan case?
How did I feel? First of all, of course I was happy that, one of my friends wasn't going to jail. I'd be lying to you if I, didn't say that. But, from watching the case, even the first couple of days, even the opening arguments, I knew Manny was too much for him, I knew that he was likely to either be end up with a hung jury, or he would be found not guilty on all charges. My money was on not guilty on all charges, especially after the second day and the cross-examination of Cornelius Smith.
Yeah, but the streets got a lot to say, and you know how I be. What did you think would happen with this case? Because going in every day, everybody thought that he was going to be found guilty.
Everybody did feel like, I kind of felt that sentiment, that people thought that Hernandez Govan Quet was going to be found guilty, but I just had a feeling that he would not be. And then once, like I said, the opening arguments, and I called one of my partners. I said, Manny is too much for him. And speaking of Manny, I think the city of Memphis owes this guy a big thank you because he went to bed in front of the news media and called out the injustices that we've been experiencing for years as young people growing up in Memphis. And he got on the forefront after they got the verdict, and said that the justice system and poor people in Memphis, that the system was messed up, and they took advantage of people. And I feel like that needed to be said. And so I want to tell this guy thank you. One of the great legal minds of our time. This guy, watching the interview, he was a nuclear physicist, and I don't think the defense team, the prosecution team, LaCarla and company, I don't think the people were nowhere near ready for any of this. And they were also trying to protect what was being exposed from MPD. So that was a whole situation in itself. MPD covered up a lot of things. We can get into that if you guys want to get into it.
We know that you are a native of the Memphis society community. Growing up, you got hits way back when. You've been in the game a long time. And how do you feel they handled the situation? How do you feel?
How do I feel
that MPD handled the situation?
Okay, so let's get right into it. Let's be real. Like I said, major thank you to Manny Aurora, one of the great legal minds of our time. And right there in the courtroom, he really exposed, without saying directly, what was going on. He was quoted. Let's say this. The judge asked him about his witnesses that he was calling for the defense after the prosecution had rested. He responded, the question was, how much time do you think you're going to need with your witnesses? And Manny responded by saying, it should be quick, but Trayon Ingram is the only one that is going to take a considerable amount of time. That's how he answered the judge. So we know he was going to call Trayon Ingram to the stand. But even though that was quoted inside of Fox 13 news print or online, you never saw Trayon Ingram in that courtroom. But he did have that conversation with regards to how much time he needed to present his witnesses. And he answered saying that it should be quick, that Trayon Ingram was the only witness he was going to call that was going to take a considerable amount of time. And so we know from that the defense had planned on, if necessary, calling on Trayon Ingram.
Okay.
Why is that significant? Well, public record shows that Trayon Ingram is serving a time for a murder charge. That ain't, anybody can look that up. That ain't what I said. But why would Manny need to bring him into the courtroom? Why would Manny bring him in as the defense? At that moment, Manny was holding the knife to the prosecution and MPD neck. That if they didn't let Hernandez Govan go, he was going to uncover the conspiracy that they covered up.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, nothing, nothing. Thank you for the $10 super stick. Um, okay. Now let's keep looking. Okay, let's keep going.
And so before he,
Like I said, we're all looking at this all of it together for the first time. All of, because I looked at a little bit of it, but not all of it.
could call Trayon Ingram, they went into deliberations. There was a short discussion about the evidence presented wasn't even sufficient to deliberate for the jury to deliberate on a conspiracy. It wasn't, they wanted to throw that charge out completely, but they didn't. The defense objected to that, of course, but the defense had planned on calling Trayon Ingram if necessary. Now, they got that gray Mercedes in Covington. Covington police is on the news saying it's the same Mercedes. And before he could even get too far into the story, they hushed him up, But the reason Trayon Ingram was so significant is because he's serving time for a murder. But what murder? Who did he murder? Anita Wilson. While he was trying to hit Darnisha. And had all this been tied together, well, we would have quickly figured out that Big Jook ain't had no reason to want Darnisha dead. Or have no need, or have no reason to want to do something to Darnisha. So why is Trayon Ingram shooting at Darnisha? Now, do you think it would have something to do with Darnisha being the girl that play with your bitches about? Do you think it has something to do with the fact that Dolph was tweeting this girl publicly and she responding to Dolph, so clearly they know each other? Gotti was tweeting this girl publicly, she was responding, so clearly they know each other. And this happens to be the girl that got shot 16 times and airlifted. Now I'm asking you, RG from Pop Austin Media. Pop Austin Media, how do that fit together? How do that sound to you?
It sounds kind of fishy, man.
They sound kind of fishy. All right. Now, had Manny brought Trayon Ingram in that courtroom, this would have directly tied Gotti and provided the motive. But before that happened, you know what? The prosecution rests and Manny did his job. He walked his client out of that building. I'm happy for Govan. He got on Vlad and said that he never met Yo Gotti. Let me tell y'all something. From one street nigga to the next. After a nigga beat a murder, it don't matter what you think. It don't matter what I think. Nigga just beat a murder. If he say he don't know Mickey Mouse, that's his motherfucking business, man. You feel what I'm saying? So Hey, who cares? What it don't matter what I think, man. Just a win. You can't downplay a win. You understand what I'm saying? Number one. Number two, uh, you can't get mad at a nigga from sliding away from under them white folk clutches. You understand what I'm saying? Cause that's Steve Morrow peeked his head in to see Manny eating Cornelius alive. So don't tell me that it's not a puppet master. You understand what I'm saying? And all you niggas working downtown, you know, they had a hand in this. MPD, I can't believe y'all turned on this family like this. I just, this is pure evilness. You understand what I'm saying? And the DOJ investigating y'all, and y'all just killed another nigga, Tyree Nichols, and you beat a charge on them. Y'all the criminals. Y'all the motherfucking criminals. You understand what I'm saying? And so, y'all know, MPD, you motherfuckers know that ain't nowhere in the hell Cornelius and Justin Johnson both get hit and jumped in that car. Listen, Pop Austin, me, what RG?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, Pop Austin, RG. Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith both got hit. Marcus shot them. They jumped in the car. They drove off. Both of them bleeding. Both of them leaking. They said Cornelius was leaking bad. And a 28-year vet for the MPD forensic said wasn't no blood in that car. And Manny stormed through the door, walking out the door. Boom! They said, I'm not even sure if that's the same Mercedes. God dang. God, man, y'all full of shit, man. Y'all full of shit. Y'all switched that car, man. Y'all tore that interior out. Y'all switched that motherfucking car to protect you know who. Because you know Darnisha must have been on the motherfucking hit list because Trayon Ingram don't know no motherfucking Darnisha. And they killed Mob Wilson mama in the process, Anita Wills. And you don't know what? This is how you know this shit so real. Because Mob Wilson lost his mama, them people felt that in their heart and they told him, but they didn't tell nobody, listen, the feds already involved, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this a guy that lost his mama over some rap shit. So, you know, these white folks that work for the, you know, these agents, they got a hard, man. They gonna look at that shit like, damn, bro, you lost your mama. Listen, bro, don't let this go no further. And they ain't tell them too much, but they let them know, hey, man, the feds involved. We involved, man. We on top of it. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's how crazy and off the wall this shit really is. You feel what I'm saying? And you know, Trayon used that Mercedes. He passed it to straight drop. You feel what I'm saying? This public record, Covington police got on the news and said this. So I don't want to hear this shit. Don't get the. I told y'all about bloggers and, you know, go attack some news people, man. You niggas that tough, man. You feel go shoot up Fox 13, News 3 if it that serious, man. But I'm just on here kicking some real shit, you know, kicking the truth. And Manny, you know, one of the great legal minds of our time, like I said, was smart enough to pick that apart. You understand what I'm saying, RG? Pop. Yeah.
What do you all think so far? I know that everybody has a difference of opinion as it relates to this. I know, Mr. N is giving his opinion on what he on what he believes. Um, I think it's a little bit of it left. Hold on, I'm trying to get my phone because I'm gonna open up the phone lines and let you all call in. Hold on 1 second.
Lined up, man. I'm lined up right with you, man. I definitely understand what's going on.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's an MPD cover up. You feel what I'm saying? And it's no way in the hell I'm gonna state this one more time. Cornelius got shot. Straight Drop got grazed. Even Cornelius' girlfriend say he was bleeding bad. And that white man said he working for Renzi. He was a what? He was a what? He was a sergeant. 28 years. That man said no blood was found in their Mercedes. Man, them motherfuckers lie right to your motherfucking face, man. You hear me? Them folks will lie right to your motherfucking face. But why we see why Trey Eagle already got his time? See, Trey Eagle finna come out there and show out on their motherfucking ass. They put him on that motherfucking bus from the penitentiary. Trey Eagle was finna shine on DMG, CMG, BMG, any motherfucker that was finna get his time knocked out. And Manny had the chopper to the Shelby County District Attorney motherfucking throat. Now, I'm going to expose, Manny said, I'm going to expose all this shit if you don't let them go. And so, he did his job for his client. Like I said, I took LaCarla, the prosecutor, if you was watching the trial, the prosecutor in the blue, I took her to lunch before she passed the bar. And I ain't going to get into nobody's personal life and none of that in my personal life. But in no way, shape, or form or fashion is this young lady prepared to take on a nuclear fucking physicist, okay? Let's be fucking for real, all right? Okay, so that was over with from the beginning. And the cover-up was going to get uncovered. And so that's why everybody feel like they went to a show and got tricked. And like, oh man, oh shit. It ain't turn out like it was, like we thought it was going. No, it didn't. And it wasn't. It wasn't going to turn out like that no fucking way. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got crooked police down there that the DOJ investigate. Fuck what niggas doing. Fuck what Yo Gotti doing. Fuck what Hernandez go. Fuck all that. Why the police in the business taking up for a nigga? No, bro. Y'all, Scorpion Unit, whooping nigga, killing nigga, saving nigga. God damn, man, that's a motherfucker. Hey, man, no, bro. Hell no, bro.
Okay. So, shout out to Mr. Ian. J Dropper, J Dropper is terrible. Okay. Well, shout out to Mr. Ian. On his video. I'm gonna open up the lines, you know. Listen, I think I think I guess he has a right to his opinion as it relates to that. Yeah, he has a right to his opinion as it relates to that. Exposing MPD. So let me ask y'all something. Do you all think that MPD, because I was told MPD took the evidence that they had on Juke. I think that one of the things that MPD did that was not um, that they shouldn't, that they made a bad call on waiting. Um, well, no, I think the district attorney made a bad call on Juke. That's what I think. I think the district attorney made a bad call on Juke because MPD took what they had on Juke to the district attorney. MPD couldn't just go on, they took what they had. It was up to the district attorney to get a grand jury indictment, just as they did for Quet. Well, it seems to me that Manny was able to use that against them. He had the same thing at the same time because Cornelius had told on both of them at the same time, right? MPD took that to the DA. Okay. MPD took that to the DA, and the DA decided not to get a grand jury, take it to the grand jury at the time. Okay. Um, so hey, I'm not trying to change what anybody feels about MPD, but I think in that sense, I think Manny was able to play with that. That they made Quet the fall guy, and in hindsight, it would look like that the police made Quet the fall guy but they did what they were supposed to do. Okay, for whatever reasons, they held off on Juke's indictment. Okay, they held off on Juke's indictment, although they had enough to get an indictment for Juke. So for whatever reasons, they held out on it, and then they was going to indict him in another time, and they didn't do it for whatever reasons. Hey! And I think that ended up being his demise. Yeah, that ended up being his demise. So I'm gonna open up the lines though and let people start calling in. Tell me what you all think. Shout out to Mr. N. Mr. N, you know, um, hey, he says, Mr. N says that he has not denied that he has a friendship with Quet. And he says that in hindsight, um he's glad that Quet didn't go to jail. Okay. But I think Mr. N is more so mad about, he feels that they're trying to cover up some stuff as it relates to, I believe, Yo Gotti. Okay. They're trying to cover, that he thinks that they're trying to cover up some stuff as it relates to Yo Gotti. I don't know. I kind of believe, just in my opinion, I kind of believe that things are, if you listen to just kind of listen to Manny. Manny is putting some stuff out there. He's wanting to ensure that some things are out there so that in round 2 the energy is directed at who is supposed to be directed at. Okay. Anyways, you guys, I'm opening up the lines. I'm gonna let you all give y'all opinion though. Forget what I think. Okay. And shout out to Mr. N. He does good videos. Um, the number is 901-667-0119. You guys can call in. You guys can start calling in. I think we're gonna stay on for like an hour and a half tonight. Um, Chattown Finance says, of course, when he has relatives working for them and some on payroll, plus he sold his soul and maybe his a-hole. Diane says the DA is unethical as he can be. He should be reprimanded expeditiously. Greyface says Cypress TV was wrong. How is Mr. N justice for Dow? Can't be. They are totally opposite. Joy Loves God says, let us hear your thoughts. You all call in. I would love to hear what you all have to say about that. I would love to hear what y'all got to say as it relates to Mr. N's video. Um, with Trayon. Okay. Divine Black Rose says the one thing Mr. N has never said is Quet is innocent. He's pointing the finger elsewhere. Hmm. Y'all call in. It's 221 of you all on here. Y'all can call in. Tennessee failed Dolph Govan to TZ. All of them should have been in jail from the start. Chat Town Finance says, Great Face. I started thinking that, but you're right. They are not the same person. J Dropper says, well, how can you want justice for the family but happy that a guilty man walked? He got to feel safe talking like that. I tell you, y'all, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you all hit the like button. Please like, share, and subscribe. I don't know. This is interesting. Like I said, he's giving his take on it. And he's laying. Mr. N is upset with Mr. N is upset with MPD because he feels like MPD failed Young Dolph's family. Okay. Okay. Let's see, you guys. You all make sure y'all hit the like button for me. We're talking about Mr. N's video, and I would like to get hear how you all feel as it relates to the video. We're really doing a review on it, and it's basically based on Mr. N's opinion um, of what went on in the case. Okay, like I said, he spoke about he's happy that that a friend of he's glad because Quet he's been very honest about Quet being his friend. Okay, he said he's glad he didn't go to jail, yet he feels like the justice system failed Young Dolph's family. Um, and I'm thinking he's talking more in terms of he's speaking more in terms of um I think he feels like they're trying to cover up for Yo Gotti. Okay, I think that's what he's getting at. That he feels that they're trying to cover up for Yo Gotti. Says he sounds upset with Gotti, saying that he's saying basically his interests lie elsewhere. Um, Deborah P says J Dropper, thank you. I missed a little in the beginning. Mr. N stated that he had worked with both. He had worked with both Dolph and he had worked with Willis. Big G said, "Well, it's clear he hates Yo Gotti." Well, maybe he do hate Yo Gotti, but do you think he's lying on Yo Gotti? See, a person can hate somebody and still not be lying on them. Okay, Big G, do you think that Mr. N is lying on Yo Gotti? Just because you don't like somebody don't mean you got to be lying on them. Big G said no. He don't think that he's lying on Yo Gotti. I don't think he's lying on Yo Gotti either. I don't think he's lying on Yo Gotti. No, I don't think he's lying on Yo Gotti. I don't. I mean, maybe how he feels about him makes him want to verbalize, some things. But I don't think that he's lying on him at all. And he says only Cypress does. Of course, Yo Gotti could say he was involved, and Cypress is not going to believe it. He's going to say that they made him say. Cypress is going to say they made Yo Gotti say that he was involved. Of course not. Of course, Yo Gotti is definitely involved. Like I said, why would a man be paying for attorneys? For some hitmen, men that has been involved in killing young Dolph. To me, that would be odd all by itself. If I didn't even know anything about the case, to me, that would definitely be absolutely 100% odd. So it's what he's not saying. He didn't. Hold on. It's what he's not saying. He said that he was connected to be a part of it, but then one of the friends end up a part of it. Oh wow. Big G says it seems to me that he's playing both sides as well. Nothing says, what else stood out in that trial? The difference in Dabney's body language from Drop's trial to Govan's trial. He looked remorseful. Hmm. Oh, wow. I definitely think that MPD should have followed through on some things. They made some careless mistakes. Um, yeah. I don't think that he seemed remorseful. I think, I don't know though. Maybe he was remorseful. Maybe he was remorseful that they didn't follow through or they made careless mistakes. That's maybe you might be right in nothing. Maybe he was remorseful that they didn't, you know, they could have gone to the car wash and got the they could have gone and got the footage and they didn't do that, right? Oftentimes the footage, the video cameras at car washes, they're not even working. Okay. Um, but you have an attorney as like Manny with experience that comes in that leaves no wheels unturned and he uses every mistake that they made to his advantage. Do I believe that Govan met Cornelius at that car wash? Hell yes, I believe it. Um, Oftentimes, because we have to pull video all the time, those videos, those places like that, their cameras don't even work. Okay, their cameras don't even work. But even if MPD had gone, okay, and pull a camera and then pull footage from around the area because they could have identified the cameras that was the city cameras that was in that area and just had them pulled to just follow through, right? At least they could have said, okay. At least that you called in twice. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Hold on, let me see. At least they could have said, well, we pulled the video. We went to the car wash. The car wash's cameras was not working at this time. Manny could not. Okay. Hold on, you all. Oh, you said you called. I wonder why it's not coming through. You said you called. I don't see where. Hold on. Y'all, hold on. I see why. Ain't nobody calling. Hold on. Give me a moment. Just give me one little moment. You all make sure y'all hit the like button while I fix this little problem. Hold on for a second, you all. Hold on, you all. I hope I haven't left. There are some things. had. Hold on, y'all. Just give me a moment. Y'all, hold on. Okay, you guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I had to find something. I'm trying to get this line open for you all. Just give me a moment. I have it open in just a minute. Please move. Y'all, hold on. Okay. Okay, y'all. Now you all can call in. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Y'all can call in now. It's working. Okay, you guys. The phone is working and you all can call in. The number is 901-667-0119. But we was talking about MPD not following through, and you would think with veteran, because Dabney is a veteran. Um, he was a veteran police officer, okay? And Dabney was a military guy and all of that. I don't I knew Dabney when Dabney worked as a patrolman. Okay, he was a fun person. Um, and then I left MPD. Okay, he was working up there in felony response with us for a little while, and so I know that during that time, Dabney worked around a lot of veterans that followed through on everything. Okay. And I think he led a team. Okay. He's saying that he led a team, but okay, of other investigators. He was one of the lead people on the case. I think they should have known to go and just follow through, you know. Um, hey, I don't they didn't know that a Manny was gonna come through to use everything that they missed to throw back in their faces, right? Um, hey, Manny understood. Okay, he knew how to use the right words. Okay, a lot of people that have been in trouble that can identify with his wording. He used the right choice of words. They choose to um, pick on poor people. Okay, um, now that resonates with a lot of people, and I think a lot of people forgot about where they stood in the case when he said that. Okay, well, I've had a son that has gotten in trouble. I didn't have the money to for his defense. So that kind of resonates with a lot of Black people. But then we forget about what is your stance on this? Even though Manny said that and that resonates with you, do you believe that Quet, when you get through identifying with that, do you believe that Quet did this? He's representing Hernandez Govan, even though his wording was perfect and pristine, and us as Black people, we can identify with this man of other, okay, because he's other. Um, do you believe that Hernandez Govan is guilty? Do you believe that the police falsely accused him? Okay. See, I think when you have lawyers like Manny, and hey, it's a good thing. Um he has to study the people that he has to represent. And I'm sure he's been able, most people make a lot of money off of Black people because they understand that we're very emotional beings. And that's because of the atrocities, a lot of the atrocities that has happened to our people. And so, even though more people felt like Orange Mound Quet was guilty, when Manny said, "You take a poor Black guy from out of Orange Mound, and you just pin, how many Black men have they done this to?" And we forget about our stance on this and go, "Well, you know what? He's telling the truth. I got a Black son, and I've had run-ins with the law." Okay, but do you all think so now? But it goes back to, do you all think that MPD rushed to judgment on Hernandez Govan and falsely accused him? Okay, the main thing is to keep the main thing the main thing. Manny understood what was on that jewelry. Okay, now that I see, because I was wondering, when they was talking about the people that was on the jury, I was like, well, dog, how were they able to get how was he able to get everything that he wanted on that jewelry? Look at who he had sitting next to him for the state. Hell, they didn't know no different. Okay, they didn't, because a veteran would have known what type of jewelry that they wanted. Those women didn't. Okay. Diane says, we waited all these years just to be undermined by the people who are supposed to be upstanding citizens. Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for me. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Okay. Um, hey. I am truly hurt what Memphis has become. Yeah, but you know what, Miss Pat? Unfortunately, it's been like this for a long time. Um, the politics in Memphis has been out of control for a long time. It's been bad for a long time. Okay, it's been bad for a long time, and people just they weren't paying attention. Ramen says the DNA was in the Mercedes. I don't know, cause Cornelius said that he was shot, right? And I remember, y'all know Cornelius was arrested weeks after, and so I think I told y'all, before this even came out, when I was talking to some people that in the jail that had direct contact with Cornelius, and I think I went into my members or somewhere, and I said, well, they said Cornelius said he was shot. I said that young Dolph's brother shot him in the back or something. I think he said he shot him in the back. I said, well, when Cornelius got to when he got to jail, did y'all have to take him to medical or anything like that? Because when you have issues like that, the jail has to continue on with your medical and all of that. He said, no, we never had to take him to medical. And remember, I said I think Cornelius was lying about that because I don't see how he could have gotten shot. And I told y'all, Cornelius said that they had. Now, he told me verbatim, Cornelius said that they had, and it makes so much sense now. They had a doctor uh, that took care of them on the street off of the record, like a street doctor or something like that. And I get to think, I was like, well, dog, if it was a street doctor or something that took care, I was like, well, he lying. Okay, I dismissed it as he was lying, but now that I think about it, it's starting to make more and more sense to me. I know he said that when they got there, they went and got a wound kit and all of that, but who would be able to have call a doctor and ask a doctor to take care of somebody, off of the record and probably pay them a good amount of money or whatever. Who would be able to do that? And then I get to thinking about, well, if that had happened, wouldn't Cornelius telling everything else, wouldn't he have said, that your God is sent him to a doctor off the record? I don't know. I don't. Because Cornelius said quite a bit when he was in that jail cell when he started wanting to tell everything, but he did say he had got hit up in the back, and because I think when he first started talking, he was saying that he didn't shoot young Dolph, he was shooting at young Dolph's brother. I think that's what he tried to say. Um, and then he was trying to disassociate himself from the whole situation. Then he started saying that he was shooting at young Dolph's brother, and then once he found out he wasn't gonna get out of it, he basically started coming clean. And they said he would say, if they don't do what they're supposed to do, I'm gonna tell everything. If they don't do what they're supposed to do, I'm gonna tell everything. And then one of my friends that work in the jail said before Cornelius started talking to the feds, Cornelius started talking out loud to himself. Like he started flipping a little bit, as if, saying, just kind of talking about what had happened to himself in that cell, as if they say he would say stuff like, man, no, we shouldn't have did it. I swear, no, we shouldn't even did it like that. Like they say he had started talking, to himself. So yeah, I like I said, I think that the rabbit hole runs a little deeper. Um, His name is Pookie, not Cornbread old chunky. No, I think Cornelius has started detoxing. Gun violence on black people against black people. When will this end? I agree. It could have been a jack leg. Cornelius said it was a told the person that I know that it was a street doctor. They had a street doctor that took care of them, but of course he said that it was a wound kit. But I get to thinking about if he was really shot like that, when he got to jail a few weeks later, I mean, he should have had some scars. My friend said they never had to take him to medical. I mean, it would have set up an infection unless he went to a real doctor off of the record. Okay, not unless he went to the real, not unless he had a connection with somebody that could send him to a real doctor off of the record and pay the doctor. Okay, to ensure, get him some antibiotics to ensure and set up an infection. Who would have those type of connections? Cornelius would. Mm-hmm. No, it wasn't removed in jail. He lied about that because the person that had direct contact with him, they never took him to medical for it. I asked him. I said, "Did y'all ever have to take him to medical about that bullet wound?" He said, "Uh-uh." I said, "Well, he lying then." I said, "He lying. He just telling a lie then." He said, "No, they said they had a street doctor that he went to." He didn't say anything about a wound kit from Straight Drops um cousin. He told this jailer that they had a street doctor that he went to that took care of it. He could have been lying about that too now. I don't know, but if he was shot, something went on to stop that infection. He claimed he passed out and all of that. I don't know what when he went to Atlanta. He went to Atlanta right after. Is that the reason why he went to Atlanta? He went to Atlanta and he saw a doctor in Atlanta. Cause now you've been hit up right after Young Dolph's murder. You've been hit, and then you go straight to Atlanta. Is that why they sent him to Atlanta? Did he see a doctor when he went to Atlanta? You'd have said the street doctor. I'm telling you. It makes me wonder. You got hit up, but you go to Atlanta 2 days later. Did they when he went to Atlanta? Did somebody send him to a doctor? Shit, I'm thinking now. We gotta think because we already know he met up with some. We know what we know now. He talked about he ain't have no money. What hotel did they stay in? See, I don't know if they've already gotten that. Did he really stay in a hotel when he got to Atlanta? What hotel did they stay in? Who did he have contact with? They talk about they tried to get him out the city, but he only out the city for 2 days. Hell, how you just gonna get somebody out of a city for 2 days? That ain't get nobody out into nothing cool down. They sent him for that street doctor to do something to their wound in Atlanta and probably give him a little bit more money. Cause B Mims, I see you. I see you, B Mims. I see you, okay? Um, Deborah P says, I think a doctor's office would have asked questions regard. Well, not if it was off record. You got somebody. Hey, yo, doctor. Uh, you know, Doctor Cool Water. You know what I'm saying? I got somebody that's gonna come and see you. He running from the law. We want to keep this off of the record. I need you to treat him. Can you sew him up a little bit? Can you got some antibiotics already in your office? Or you could put the antibiotics in this gal name or in somebody else's name. I got somebody that's gonna go pick them antibiotics up. Okay. See, all of that should have been. Did they check to see what hotel that he stayed in? Did he really stay at a hotel? Or did he go to somebody's damn house so that doctor could come over there? Cyprus. Oh, Lord have mercy, Cyprus. Cyprus, I thought you was asleep. I needed that laugh. I ain't been feeling good. My daughter had me so upset today, y'all. I've been so mad today. And the only reason why I calmed down because my mom said that I was so upset today when I got home. It didn't make no sense. I was upsetting my mama, so I had to calm down. My daughter pissed me off so bad. All that fun I had this weekend. What the hell was it, Diane? These two for me. Gomez signed a plea deal and now saying he had. Oh, Lord. Sauce Walker got another artist that's been killed. He just got killed tonight. Okay, now I don't want to be suspicious of Sauce Walker now. Deborah P says, I hope you are able to relax the rest of the night. I hate that happen. Hope baby girl is on. I'm like Vanessa 2 times, Mom. Now I told my daughter it's on site. I told her it was on site. I can never trust her to do nothing right when I leave her in the care of my house. It's on site. Oh, my daughter, my baby pissed me off so bad it was ridiculous. It took me a while to calm down. Big G says on Quet Channel, he called out Wu and Kenny, CW Stan, G, and Seti. What channel Quet got? Quet got a YouTube channel. Hernandez Gomez got a YouTube channel. He said somebody gonna get stressed. Oh my God. Quet got a channel. I'm because let me see, because he might try to strike me. Let me pull his channel up on my phone. I ain't gonna let me see something. And y'all, let me tell y'all something else. When I was in Chicago, y'all. I don't think I bought a lot of the turkey wings are cheaper. I bought a whole lot of packages of them. That's all I wanted to say. Let me see. Bet with quit. Is it the one from 6 hours ago? Okay.
Hey, Woo, somebody sent me your movie you and Greg doing. I checked the trailer out. It was some great production. The shit looked good. And I figured the bald head dude at the beginning of the video was me or whatever, the dude that was, I guess, supposed to be giving an order or some shit, whatever. And all of that's cool. It's cool for views and all of that. Get your money. But if you really want to get paid, if you really want this movie to blow, do not leave out the part where you call 911 in the middle of a fucking shootout.
What happened? Oh,
You
that was too
can't
much
pick and
racket.
choose. Like the fans want to see everything. So what I did was I just took the time out to edit it and put the 911 call in between the trailer and me giving you some advice to kind of give you I guess a overview of how it would look or a brief view of how it would look or whatever. So I slept on it last night and I said, man, let me send this message to Woo because I really want your movie to blow. And it definitely will blow if you put your 911 call in there where you call 911 big and crying for help in the middle of a shootout. So I just thought that was very important. I'm sure the fans and the people that's anticipating watching your movie, I'm sure they'll tell you. Matter of fact, if y'all
Quit petty. That don't make no sense. Hold on, y'all. He called himself talking to Woo now.
like the part where Woo stopped shooting his gun to call 911, if y'all feel like that's a very important part that he need to include in the movie, make sure y'all comment below and let Woo know, because he may not take my word for it. So Woo, get that in there, bro. Man, get that in there. And Stan G, old Stan G, the paper route associate. Man, make sure you reach out to somebody. I've been doing all I can, Stan. I've been on Adam back. I've been on Adam ass begging. I'm talking about I sent them several messages begging to kick your ass. You asked for a boxing match or whatever, celebrity boxing match. I ain't no celebrity, bro. Like, man, I pull up anywhere, anytime, and you can get that issue. And Kenny Money, I can't forget you, little bro. All them subliminal posts you making and shit. Man, put an address on this shit, nigga. Like, and I know, I witness. You get your ass killed by teased about his girl. So, and I still got that in the file, you know what I'm saying? So, if you need to see that, if you want your fans to see it or whatever, just say one more thing, bro. That's all you got to do. Just say one more thing. If you want your fans to see how well or you fight or how you need to learn how to fight. Just say one more thing subliminally, whatever about me. And I'm gonna make sure I feed this motherfucker to the wheel. But other than that, it is what it is, man. As you can see, it's still dark outside. I'm moving around. Oh, City. I don't think I ain't get that kite, City. I got your kite. Boy, for you to be so big, boy, you hide good. You hide damn good, City. Won't answer your phone for nobody when I was in L.A. And called your phone 20 times. Went to Dallas, couldn't find you. Went to Atlanta, I did the 20v1, I couldn't find you. I don't know what's up with you niggas, man. Constantly mention my name. Charleston White, one-eyed, bitch-ass nigga. Speaking on my not guilty verdict. Man, you niggas need to respect the jury, man. Respect the jury. Justice has been served. Any motherfucking body in their right mind know that I'm innocent. If you niggas want to sit up and believe a goofy-ass pill junkie that'll do, lie, and say anything to get himself out of a jam that he put himself in.
Hey.
You niggas crazy as fuck, man. But yeah, hey, Woo, again, though, if you need me to help you direct that joint, man, just get with me. As you can see, you know, I done already gave you some great advice. And I guarantee you, once you add this part in the movie, that motherfucker gonna take off. You know what I'm saying? It's an important piece. And it's funny as fuck, I gotta admit, because I just ain't never seen it. All the tough niggas that I done ran across in life, like you just the first that's done stop shooting your gun to call 911. I just couldn't believe it. Man, I needed that laugh. I appreciate it, bro. Like, for real, for real. Like, you the first nigga. You need to go in the Guinness Book of World Records, bro. You tough. Matter of fact, you need to teach some niggas how to do that shit, because that's a valuable weapon. You can be shooting your gun and calling 911 at the same time. Like, that's the craziest shit ever, Woo. Like, I don't even think I could do that. Like, how you do this shit? Like, you shooting your gun with one hand, also you just call 911 with your off hand while you shooting. Boy, you got some coordination. I see why you used to play basketball, boy. You coordinated like a motherfucker, boy. Now, you might be the greatest, Woo.
Okay. Anyways, listen. Somebody. So I be trying not to look at the comments. Y'all have me tickled. Wait a minute. I got to go back to that comment. I almost spit everywhere once. Y'all is wrong. Oh my god. Oh Lord. Move. Um I got to find that comment. Y'all hit the like button. Oh my God, y'all crazy! Everybody, quit to it. Somebody said he out. Somebody said he out. Somebody said he out hunting people. Oh my God. Somebody said he out hunting people. Oh my God, Elwood Pop, y'all crazy. Lord have mercy. Oh Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Quit crazy too. Quit need to sit down somewhere. He's they said him and Skull hunting each other. What's up, Stan G? What's going on, Stan G? Old man in the building. Oh my God. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all know once I get tickled, it'd be hard for me to stop. That's why I don't like looking in the comments. Y'all crazy. He'd have sat out there looking like Trey Slime granddaddy. Stan G said, making these suckers mad as possible. Stan G, why quit mad at you? I ain't looking at the comments no more. J Dropper, you shows out too bad. Oh, shout out to Stan G. Stan G Wise. Stan G Wise quit mad at you. He said he don't want to pay you back. He owe you some money? He said he want to fight Stan G. Did he say that? Quest said he wanted to fight Stan G. Lord Jesus. Oh Lord. It's Oh, he got your second interview. So had you all already did the interview, Stan G? Cypher said, Memphis Stan G, oh man, when we get in a boxing match with you and Quet, I don't see it going past 2 rounds. Now he doing damage control for Yo Gotti. Oh, he doing damage control for Yo Gotti. Well, his lawyer is damaging Yo Gotti. Stan G said, F it, I'm gonna get it out his ass. Oh Lord. Y'all, the lines are open. We're talking about Quit. Quit. Hold on. He said Kenny Money been sending subliminals at him. I haven't seen Kenny Money sending no subliminals at him. Hold on, y'all. I don't think Kenny Money. Let's see. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. What? I don't think Kenny Money throwing out shots at him. Hold on.
I'm doing something. I'm anywhere, anybody, anywhere in the club. They lying to you. It wasn't me. It was AI. Yeah. Do I look like I want to be outside? I look like outside, nigga. Hold on, man. Where my glasses at? Get go Kenjamin Franklin. Man. I'm a sophisticated nigga. I got shit to do. Yeah. I ain't outside. If somebody tell you I'm outside or I'm doing something, I'm anywhere, anybody, anywhere in the club, they lying to you. It wasn't me. It was AI. Yeah.
I tell you, I ain't seen Kenny Money post nothing. Chattown says I be kidding with some things y'all read, so don't be trying to call one time on me. Tamarian says a lot of people called him a rat. Why he so mad at Kenny for doing it? His own partner Sco even called him that and more. J Dropper says Stan G, they said you can't cross the bridge. and you live in West Memphis or something, yeah, hit the like button for me. Y'all hit the like button for me. Make sure you guys please do like, share, and subscribe. Uh, Antonio says Stan G something like a pimp. He ain't no fighter. Big G says you need to watch Big True that interview with Kenny Uncle Miss T. Okay, I'm gonna go check it out. He should be mad at himself. Stan, hold on. Stan G says I did a whole vlog in Gotti Hood. I was in Memphis 3 weeks straight. Ask them, little bloggers that's been hated. I called them out. I got the messages. Alabama here says, I can't wait to see 20 women versus Quit. This is gonna be good. Tamarian says, people too damn old to be out here fighting. Yeah, once you get to a certain age, you don't need to fight. You might break a bone or something. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button for me, okay? Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. I'm happy I'm starting to feel better. My daughter had me so upset. Oh, I was flaming mad. He said they was at the Southland Casino. You all call in. The number is 901-667-0119. Stan G says they were shook when I was in Memphis. They had a lot to lay. They had a lot to say, but I'm going to expose these suckers for playing with my pee. Alabama Hitter said they get mail from AARP walking around with a Pooh Shiesty mask on. Nurse T says uh, that's his way of trying to get B started with Pre. That clown jealous of them guys, just like Gotti. He needs to go get bottom of his teeth fixed. Kenny Money and them are probably like 27, 28. At the most 29. Them boys those are kids up under Quit. He needs to leave them damn kids alone and go on with his damn life. He ought to be ashamed of himself arguing with them damn kids. Stangy says, you know, our main haters, Tamara. Who is our main haters? Stangy. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Oh, I know what you're talking about. They were shook when I was in Memphis. They had a lot to say, but I'm going to expose these suckers for playing with my pee. Mm. Um, y'all hit the like button for me. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. If y'all want to call in, y'all can call in. Y'all can call in. I'm in a better mood right now, so but I'm not gonna say nothing bad to nobody anyways. Because when I first got on here, I was getting ready to get off after 45 minutes. I was so upset. I'm so glad I'm off tomorrow. I got a hangover from 901. I wish I had taken off tomorrow. I need to so that I can just sleep because I ain't had no sleep this whole weekend. And then this morning I was up early to get on my and we had a flight to catch. I'm glad these badass kids have to go back to school. He said he damn to put his kids out today. I almost did a number on my oldest daughter today. But I'm just have to let God deal with her. She said, I wish I had taken off so that I could just recuperate from this weekend and just sleep. Tamara, that's because you have been riding trains in Chicago. Yes, God. Ain't nothing like a good train ride, I'm telling you. So therapeutic. It helps you to release. Y'all, ain't nothing like a good old train ride. You need them ever so often. I took a train ride to New Orleans. I took a flight to Chicago. It says, oh, I got one of them kind, Miss Tamara. Will have your blood pressure so high. Oh my God. I need to recuperate. Oh my God, those train rides are so perfect. And I always tell everybody to get a cart with a bed in it. Even if you go by yourself, you could just lay in the bed. You could just lay in the bed and look out the window and look at the just nature. going through the woods and stuff. But if you got somebody with you, you can lay in the bed together and look at nature. And then if you want to, let nature take its course. Okay. It's a beautiful thing. Okay. I might call in sick. Then when you go to Chicago, you have fun, you have drinks, and then you can't wait to get back to your beautiful hotel every night. I knew that weather started to catch up with me though. I was so tired by the time I got off that plane today. And I was hoping to just be able to come home and just relax, okay, to recuperate. And my daughters, my oldest daughter, I love her so much, but I'm mad at her. I'm not gonna talk to her for a few days. Y'all, cause what's so hard about doing what I ask you to do? And I don't ask for much. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I bend over backwards. I go all out for my daughters, even though they are adults. I don't ask them for much. Like my daughter was sick. Any mother would do it though. She called me crying. I jumped up running. Okay, a head and shit looking like Aquanisha, trying to go take my baby to the hospital. I look like a damn fool in the hospital in the emergency room. But I'm glad that I took her. My other daughter, I done did so much. Okay. Because she's one of those ones that, oh my God, I don't think she has a sense of anything as far as like, these girls are not afraid of nothing. I'm a very cautious person. I am. I'm suspicious of everybody. Somebody called my phone tonight. Okay. I'm going to have to go. I got a little suspicious. Okay. Now they say they be in my vlog. Okay. You need, okay. Kevin was waiting on you to call. If you're in the vlog, I need you to call him because I be getting suspicious. Okay. I get suspicious of people. But, now, I just don't think that they're careful enough, but they're always running on the phone, don't pay attention, and stuff like that. Just really, I can't take. He said, you spoil them, they're selfish now. You know what, True? I think you're right. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. And I ask my mama all the time, I'm like, am I a selfish person? Because I don't really consider myself to be selfish. Like I be wanting what I want. I want what I want, but I'm not selfish. And I know my mom and them had me spoiled and stuff, but I was a very unselfish, spoiled person. These kids, I take when I take care of everybody, and I put safety first. Safety is always first. I can't stand nobody that is just not self-aware and that is not always looking both ways before they cross the street. And I'm talking about in anything. To me, that's carelessness. And I don't have no tolerance for it. Okay. My baby girl is so responsible, though. She is. She's so responsible. Look, Deborah P said, let nature take it. Miss Deborah, I'm telling you, let nature take its course. I'm telling you, that's a beautiful thing. I got one more trip this year. I ain't gonna say when. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hire a house sitter. Okay. It won't be my daughter's. It won't be my daughter. Because I don't want to get home and be mad. She didn't even take care of my puppies like she was supposed to. They seemed like they was so dehydrated. That just upsets me. And y'all know what she said to me, Mama. When you went out of town, you didn't make you when you used to go out of town. When we were little, and when you would leave us, you ain't make that big a fuss of us like you do of them puppies. I can't believe she said that. These puppies are helpless, and I think that they was dehydrated. Tell me, I fed them mutts. First of all, they're not mutts. They're full breeded. They're full breeded. If I'm saying that right, Yorkies. I'm getting ready to give them a bath tonight. My daughter traumatized these puppies, not giving them the attention that I give them. I know they had to have been horrified, but that's all right though. It says Edward ain't changing. I needed that motivation. Y'all, yeah, take trips. It's a good thing to take trips and stuff. It's a good thing to like take trips and spend time with people that you just like, even if it's like family, it could be a friend, a person you just vibe with that just gets you, right? They're not all mad when because me, I have to go ahead and when I get tired, I gotta lay down, put the cover over my head, recuperate because I'm one of those type of people. But then I after I recuperate, I'm up, I'm ready to go out again. Let's go. I'm ready to go. They don't want to share you. We adult children can sense change. I know. And when I'm hollering, but ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. I got two shirts that were a gift years ago, and I wear them time to time. Travel is amazing. Yes, it is when you get to go to other cities, even if you've been there before, and just enjoy yourself. I got one more trip this year, like I said, and I'm going to enjoy myself on that trip too. I'll be gone for 5 days. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get my Yorkie nurtured. He done started humping everything, just freaky. Hmm. I had said I was gonna um I got my boys neutered or whatever you call it, but I didn't get the girls neutered because I was like my cousin has a because I didn't want the boys trying to mate with the girls because I was like when I saw them around here when they started getting older. I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I saw my one of my Yorkies, he one day he was just lying next to me, and then he just got up and went and got behind like out of nowhere. He was like 6 months. He just went and got behind his sister. I said, I told him, no, I'm not gonna have that up in here. You trying to incest? Oh, absolutely not. So I went and got them neutered, the boys, but I let the girls. I didn't get spaded just in case I want to breed them. My cousin has a pure white Yorkie. Now my girl is pretty. She's like a caramel color. I bet they would have some pretty babies. I think the mother, I think she's too old now. She's like 42. And when she gave birth to them, I think that took a lot out of her. She can't even jump up on the couch no more. I have to pick her up. So I think I'm gonna just let the daughter. Maybe I might. I don't know, cause y'all know when they breed, and that's the issue that I had the last time. I didn't want to sell the puppies. I sold 2 of them. One of them was okay because he went away at 6 weeks. But when I sold that other one at 4 months, I cried for days, and I wanted him back. I tried to get a man his money back and told him to bring me my damn puppy back, and he wouldn't do it. And so I just kept the rest of them. I just couldn't see myself, because when I sold him, they was looking like they was looking so sad. They was all on top of each other, like, oh my God, who gonna be next? And I told my mom, I was hollering and crying. I said, I just can't do it to him. So I kept them together. And I'm scared if I breed them again, I might want to try to keep the puppies. If they don't go, if I can't sell them at 6 weeks, I start keeping them. I have them at 8 weeks, 12 weeks. They ain't going nowhere. I'm not selling them. Because I raised them at that point. Why should I give them away? Why should I sell them? They used to me. So I don't want a house full of puppies like that. They pay me what I asked for. They give me 25. I could sell them for more. These are full-blooded Yorkies, but I had a lady that had wanted to buy one from down in Clarksdale. Well, I ain't gonna say where from. I looked up her address. I was like, I couldn't see myself selling a puppy. I couldn't see myself selling a puppy to her. I looked up her. He would have been probably getting bit by snakes, running all out in the street. He wouldn't have had nothing to do down there in them damn woods. Okay. Her trailer was the only trailer in the woods. I wouldn't do that to a dog. Tamarian says he acts just like a man. Other he eats. He goes to humping his pillow. They get like that. My sister's Yorkie did that. That's how my sister, my half sister. She has a I think it's called a toy Yorkie. Y'all, I don't mean no harm. I ain't trying to be explicit, okay? But so I kept him, right? I was like, what could this little thing do? So she had him on Facebook one day. Her boyfriend was breaking up, so she's gonna sell the Yorkie. So I called. I said, "Why you just got him?" She gonna cry. I gotta move back with my mama, and she said I can't bring him. I said, "Well, you want me to keep him?" Because I had in my mind, I was like, "He's a full-blooded Yorkie. He's just little." I was like, I might could make him with my puppy. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I ain't never seen a damn Yorkie so horny. That little thing stayed horny all of the time. So I used to have to lock him up. He always wanted to try to get some. So he would be humping on anything. Okay? He'd be humping on anything. So one day they was in the back. I hear my right hand to the Lord. I heard something. I wasn't paying attention because I was having to keep him away from her. Because he had lost his little thing would get he would get so horny. His little thing would be so long, it would be dragging on the floor. I remember the first time I saw it, I thought he had became deformed. I had never seen nothing like that before. I looked at him because he real little and he had a hump in his back. I said, ah! Yeah, I jumped up. I screamed. I was like, oh God, he ill-informed it. So, anyways, it went back in. So I didn't know he was in heat. I ain't never had no dogs around me like that. No, not like that. So they came back to the front. And I noticed that when they came back to the front, I said, get up here. So I noticed when they came back to the front, they was booted to booted. I was like, what the hell going on here? When one would move, the other would move. I said, let her go. I called my mama. I said, there's something going on with these dogs. They booted, they butt to butt. They stuck. I said, it's something ain't right. And my mama said, I believe they done made it. Don't pull them apart. And she said, wait a minute, let me call. She called my cousin on 3, and my cousin said, yeah, that means that he said, well, she pregnant for sure. If they stuck, don't pull them apart. She's pregnant. I waited. I was like, Lord, please don't let it be. Because, my little puppy had never did nothing before. He came in his house and did that to my dog. His little horny self. And after that, she got pregnant, she would beat the shit out of him. She was whooping his ass like 40 going up. That's how, she was like a real woman. But y'all know when we get pregnant by these men, we hate them. Okay? And she was tearing his ass up. I was like, dog, I might have to send him home. I was trying to protect him. I started feeling sorry for him. But anyways, I took her to the vet and she was pregnant with 5 puppies. And people started inquiring about them. They wanted to buy them. And, like I would look up, I would do my back, I would check out some people. And I was like, nah, I ain't going to sell it to this person. Because I was like, I don't want, I'm not going to sell a dog to them because they look kids and stuff too bad. Because you want a dog to go to a really good home. Tamaria said that's what Max is doing. It touched the ground. I know. When I saw it touch the ground, I screamed. I was like, oh my God. I never seen nothing like this before. But I be donating, though, every month to the animal shelter. And I wish people would go over there. Because y'all know folks just go now and it's so sad. They just let their dogs out anywhere. When they don't want them anymore, instead of taking them to an animal shelter, they take them and just let them out on the street. That's traumatizing. How you going to raise dogs up? We can't feed them no more. Okay, well then take them to the animal shelter. Don't just put them out there for them to fend by themselves. And then they end up, that's traumatizing to the animal. I don't like people that mistreat animals. I hate my daughter's dad to this day because I remember one time this was my daughter, my oldest daughter, 27 years old. Okay. And her dad, he lived in Binghamton. It was a dog crossing the street. We was in the car together. It was a dog crossing the street. He started speeding up. I said, what you speeding up for? I hate dogs. I said, you low down, you red face dirty bastard. You trying to run over a dog? And I was pregnant with her. I was like, I can't be with nothing like him. Trying to run over a dog? A low down dirty dog? He always said, remember, you quit me because I don't like, I try to hit a dog. I said, yeah, I knew then you was a maniac. Why would I want you? Deborah P says, me neither. I don't like people that mistreat animals. I can't stand him to this day for that. And that's been almost 30 years ago. His ass and shit hopping. He can't eat. His damn feet too damn tender with that damn gout he got to even try to push a pedal to run over a damn dog. God got him back. Oh, Lord. Yeah, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Y'all ready to take a bath? Oh, yeah, I told y'all up north. I'm telling you, his damn feet, he got gout. So his feet too tender to even touch a damn pedal to run over a dog, hopping and stuff. Still over there in B. Hampton. Um, Diane Brown says, Edward, yeah, I think I've had enough. And my daughter, she just like her. She looks over. She as the older she gets, she just like her dad. Oh, says wow, he do get it back then. Feet too thin. Mm. Yeah, you have to get back what you do. I'm telling you, God gonna get you back for everything. Everything wrong that you do is coming back on you. Yeah, I'm sorry. My head stopped up. I knew it would be. Every time I go out of town, I come back, especially around this time of the year. I my head and stuff be stopped up. But I really had a great time. She is so big now. She's 2 years old. She'll be 3 years. She'll be three next month. Time go by so fast. When she wake up in the morning, she be so grouchy. I call her. I said, "You love Mama?" She called me Mama. You love Mama? No. I said, "You don't love me?" No. She be grouchy in the mornings. And then when I say, like, sometimes I call her, I'm like, you ready to go have ice cream? Yes. You love Mama? Yes, I love Mama. I said, oh, okay. She already know how to butter me up. And she loves it. She still suck her thumb. Her mama said, well, I've been trying to stop her from sucking her thumb. I was like, well, you probably gonna have to put hot sauce or something on her finger. Although I don't want her to do it. So she like to hold a blanket up to her face while she's sucking her thumb. She be saying, blanket, mama, blanket. Blanket, mama, blanket. And she like those real soft blankets. So I always be ordering her blankets. So she can have as many blankets as she wants as she need to hold up to her face while she suck her thumb. I love her so much. I love her. I ain't studying her mama. Mama gets on my nerve. She is. She's so precious. She is something. I think I got a picture of her. Let me show y'all a picture of my grandbaby. I think they put up new pictures of her. She was had a picture with her mother. Hold on, you all. Let me see if I can find. I was I was peeping in on that interview. I think we need to get to internal affairs, get cases on Gotti, the MPD, and the Memphis court. Let's talk about that. Do you all think that MPD is covering for? Do you all think that? Let's talk about that though. Do you all think that MPD is covering for Yo Gotti? Honest, do y'all think that he's coming? Some people tend to think that they're covering for Yo Gotti, or do y'all think that it's something like? Do y'all think that it's something bigger going on? Let me show y'all a picture of my grandbaby. Hold on, let me take this down first. Look, y'all. Oh, I love her so much. That's her. That's my daughter. I love her so much. Oh my God, I love her so much. And her cheeks, oh my God, I want to kiss her cheeks right now just looking at them. I want to kiss her cheeks because they're so soft. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I don't think I have another picture of him. Hold on, y'all. I don't see another picture of my baby. He says, we all know Govan was guilty as daylight, but they played the system. Yeah, he had a lawyer. So why would Steve Mulroy not keep Hagerman on that case? I think it's much bigger. I have my own theory. If y'all might think I'm crazy. He says, yes, it really is overload. They say justice is blind, but this is not. No, it's not over. No, it's not over. It's going to be interesting to see what else happens. I think, it's wishful thinking on a lot of people to think that it's over. I think that is wishful thinking for a lot of people, but it's definitely not over. I mean, we hear what Manny says. Ooh, y'all, did I show y'all this? Let me show y'all. Cocky. Say cocky. Cocky. Let me see your fingers. Cocky. Cocky. Say cocky. Cocky. Let me see your fingers. That's my grandbaby saying clocky it. I tell you. I don't know, y'all. That's why I say don't give up on justice. Justice is definitely it's not over. Like I think for me, I've always for me, I've always wanted, I've told y'all that I wanted to see the people that that paid for this hit, the people that paid for this hit, that came up with this idea, I wanted to see them go to jail even more so. I wanted to see the hitters in jail, but definitely the people that conceived the idea and paid for this hit, right? Because money is what, for some reason, sparked this idea and got people interested in wanting to take this man out. And to, like I said, to me, it's really just inhumane. I think it's just inhumane the way they did him. Everybody that was involved in the assassination, regardless to who it was, I want to see these people go to jail. You know, and I would feel that way about anybody. I do. Even those people that have had injustices where their loved ones have been taken away from them. Their loved ones have been taken away from them. Hold on, y'all. Somebody just sent me something. And they haven't received any justice. I want to see these people receive justice. Hold on, y'all. Now they're saying somebody was shot in downtown Memphis.
Outside cutting up, no cap. Outside lunching, no cap, man. The city outside. That video y'all seen, yes, somebody did get shot. At least one man has been shot right now. Yes. Come on, man. I'm back with the real. I'm back with the real facts news. Come on, man. Y'all been on here playing, bro. No cap. Clout chasing, check comments ass niggas, man. This shit's out of control on the book. No cap. That's why I don't need to be on this junk like that no more. But like, what these folks talking about? These folks just be on this whole talking there. Let's go. Oh yeah, we gotta get this real news back because I done started the whole movement out here, no cap. I'm not trying to brag. I ain't trying to do none of that, but hey, everybody think they doing some news. Come on, bro. But yeah, if you are just joining, a man has been shot in the city still active over here on Peabody, man. We finna head over here on Peabody, see what they doing, man. Oh, we live. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Ooh. It's a shooting in the city still outside. We're too numb to this, man. We see it too much, so hey. It's a shooting right here, and over here they still turning up live as hell. Like nobody has. Hell yeah. Y'all hold up. Dang, everybody was running, bruh. That shit crazy. Them folks took off running. Uh-oh.
Hey, Harold.
Like, hey, it's a lot of YNs out here too, no cap. It's a lot of YNs with the hoodies, man. Oh, I'm finna go see what SPD over here doing. Exclusive. We're back, Facebook. Stop playing with me. I know y'all miss me, man. I don't give a damn about them videos. No, come on, man. I'm giving it to y'all in real time news. Uncut. I don't give a damn about none of that. We going live. What a scene, man. God damn, y'all. They let me back. It's September 1st, man. I said, oh, okay. I can go live now. So we live again. Let's go. Uh-oh. What a scene, y'all. Where at least one man has been shot on bail on 901 day. I know everybody's seen the video, yeah. Hey, that's how it is nowadays. Everybody gonna film something, so hey, it's gonna be on everybody's page, and I'm not finna chase everybody's video. I ain't doing all that. Y'all seen the video. I ain't got time to do all that, no cap. I'm not chasing everybody's videos. They upload on these up. Come on, man. Let's go. Bill still jumping too, y'all. Welcome back. Hey, I appreciate it. We're back on the book, man. We're back with the live content on the book. It's September 1st. I guess they let me back today. And we live. Y'all know ain't nobody doing it like me. And shout out to everybody who's following me on IG. No cap. Let's go, man.
Y'all, shout out to Blackwood.
Yeah, we back.
Blackwood News. Make sure you guys go subscribe.
Like our show. Look.
He's always out there in the streets of Memphis, live when he's on the scene more than often. He's on the scene more or faster than the news media. Okay, and people kind of talk to him and let him know what's going on more than they do the news media. So shout out to Blackwood News. Okay, definitely shout out to Blackwood News. Anyways, y'all, I am getting ready to get off of here. I'm getting ready to get off of here. I appreciate you all tuning in tonight. I'm trying to decide on if I'm gonna come on tomorrow. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna just recuperate from the last 3 days. I need to recuperate, okay? Because I definitely had a ball. If you haven't had the opportunity to get away, I know a lot of people work and stuff. And a lot of times we feel like we're working to just pay bills and stuff. Put some money aside. Life can be depressing when you're just working, you know, um, and not doing anything else. When you're just working to pay bills and stuff. Start budgeting your money, putting some money to the side, and take you a little vacation. Go other places. When you go to other states, you get the opportunity to see their culture and how they do it and what they eat. And it's always really just cool to me. It is. It is. It's always really just cool. Harold, go ahead and call in. Harold. Harold, call in. I'm not gonna be on long, but go ahead and call in. Go ahead and call in before I get off. Harold, go ahead and call in before I get off. Hey, what's up, Harold?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, is this Harold?
Yes, ma'am. You know his name? I told you last time we talked. You should have my. Hey, you remember last time when I got shot? This is the same number that I had remember I was last time we was talking, from that phone, it went to this phone. So I've been having this phone since before I moved to Memphis.
Okay.
That's why that's why I thought you had my number saved. I don't have to do it. I don't have any number.
Okay. What's up?
I just happened to I was doing some other things, talking to some people back home in Kansas City, Missouri, and I seen one of your things showed me that you were still alive. That's why I was trying to get on and catch you before you get off.
Okay. Okay. So what?
So are you ready? Was this a bad time? Should I catch you? Cause you know I don't really be like, I'm not one of them. I'm not really like obsessed with like following you, being a member, and nothing. Like I got so much stuff going on. I'm actually here. You know what I mean? I'm actually here on the grounds right now. So I got so much stuff in your home, South Memphis. Like it's like South Memphis is so. I was telling this some older guys to me earlier today how colorful Memphis is. You understand when I say colorful?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I understand.
Do you understand what I mean when I say Memphis is colorful?
Yeah, it's festive, right?
Huh?
It's got a lot going on, right?
No, not that. You're right. It do have a lot going on, but not that. When I say it's colorful, it's like. So let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. I know this lady. She's 84 years old. Her name is Sister Webb. Sister Webb, 80 years old. Like, and the story that she tells me about Memphis, it would blow your mind.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I mean. Memphis is colorful. There's so many unique people here that is culture. And people in the nation, if they hadn't had the opportunity, because next month, next month, it'd be a year that I've been here. Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so next month, it'd be a year. The same house I'm talking to you right now in South Memphis, I've been here a whole year. A whole year I've been living. Got a Tennessee ID and everything. And so, it's when I say colorful, it's when you're dealing with the people that's from Memphis, it's such a fresh way of experiencing life. Does that make sense?
Right.
It's like you talk about your dad and your mother and your grandmother. Like, these are the things, and a lot of and we haven't even talked in regards to the things I've discovered when it comes to our brother Young Dolph. I've discovered a lot, and I don't talk about it on your live. I don't put that stuff out there. The things I discovered my own personal self in regards to this situation that we're talking about with Young Dolph.
Okay.
But what coming down here, and I like to hear your I want to hear you speak to it because you're from South Memphis, so you can speak to it. I was talking to my OGs, like my OGs earlier today. I spent a lot of my time with a lot of my older guys. When I say OGs, I mean individuals that's 60 plus. Older guys that have experience with this life.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that and listening to them tell me about South Memphis, but they talk about Memphis in general, but they laser in on South Memphis. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
South Memphis people are people, and this is what I've discovered being down here coming a year, are people of quality,
Mm-hmm.
loyal, and you might be vocal in regards to some of the things that, like, I've listened to you, like, and it burns me to a core, to my being on what happened to my little brother, Young Dog. Like, it just like, but because I listen to you, I learn how to separate my emotions out of it.
Right.
Because I know it's a bigger player going on. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And but had I not had that experience with you up to this point, I probably would have been emotional when it comes. I hear a lot of people on your thread, on the memberships, and people who express discontent and anger when it comes to where we at in this process with our brother Young Dog. I refer to Young Dog was the person who was assassinated, but Adolf, Robert Thornton Jr., that's the person. That's my brother. That's the man. That's the child. That's the son. That's my life. So I often try to differentiate the two when it comes to these personalities. Adolf, as you know better than me, was hated on because of his abilities. Let me give you an example. I was listening to one of Young Doc's interviews earlier today, right?
Right.
And he was not on Breakfast Club, but another brother. He was talking to him. This is 2016. So this is 2016. This is when he was saying this.
Mm-hmm.
This is the truth. He said everybody knows it costs a bag to book dog. $40,000, $50,000. Now, 2016. And I was thinking about this though. And this is something in your life. I was thinking about Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, Ray, Gotti, Black, all these entertainers that right now. DMX, Tupac, maybe Tupac Shakur could pull it off. But think about this. You listen to me?
I'm listening.
Think about this though. How many people right now you think can? But Dog said he had a 4 or 5 tour where he was booked $40,000, $50,000 a pop. Not right now as we speak. I don't care who artists you want to speak about are booked for $40,000, $50,000 a show. Dolph had that show money. That's why they offered him $22 million.
Right.
In other words, Dolph had people like me who loved him for who he was. In other words, his song wasn't for show. His song wasn't for sale. It's like you, sis. And people like me appreciate that. So, like, Pat, bringing up to today, these older gentlemen, they range from 60 to 70. I know a gentleman, he's in the 80s. And when we talk about Daddy-O, because Daddy-O, shout out to Daddy-O. Oh, love Daddy-O. Blessings on Daddy-O.
Mm-hmm.
Because Daddy-O is one of the brothers I know, some of my OGs who know, like, but when Dog said to that one guy that was interviewing him, he's like, all my guys are kings. And we all live based upon we all have morals. That guy who was interviewing him was like, man, wow, I never heard a person, a rapper or entertainer speak about having morals.
Right.
So when we think about 2025, September the 1st, going into, that's why, Dolph, I say this, and I said this last time, right? We know that Dolph is bigger than, Dolph, I say this to you. I was telling my cousin this. My cousin I was talking to before I called you. This is news breaking. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I was telling my cousin he's supposed to be coming down here this coming up weekend. I was telling him my Mount Rushmore list of people who has impressed, who has persuaded.
Get over here.
A 50-year-old man.
Mm-hmm.
My Mount Rushmore of people for the musical abilities. You know who they are?
Who?
I'm gonna tell you. It's Tupac Shakur, my big homie that's from the same town I'm from, my big brother. His real name is Richard Johnson. We was in high school together. He older than me, but his rap name, Google him when you get off this time. His name is Richard Factor.
Okay.
Have you heard him before? Richard Factor. Then my cousin, who I'm praying he come down here this week, Mr. Creme de la Creme, and then Young Dog.
Okay.
Young Dog, and because he didn't sell his soul.
Right.
And that's why people want him off this earth.
Right. I agree with you 100%. Harold, this phone get ready to hang up because that's the reason I was getting ready to get off because it was the battery is down on it.
So you got to hang up?
Yeah, I got to hang up because I'm.
So let me ask you a question real quick before you hang up.
Okay.
Give me 15 seconds before you hang up, and then we can hang up.
Okay.
So today the first. I want to know, like, between this September, I want to be able to call in sometime this month and talk to you and just catch up with you about, since you remember last time we talked when I was in Floyd, Kansas, I got shot and we lost, and then it's so much has happened between the last time we had talked, Tamara, like, and like you be looking for the good stories in America that's going on in America, but like my story, Harold's story, Junior, who I am, like I wanna. So whenever, if you tell me call on September, whatever, the middle of September, I'm gonna call in. I'm gonna log in. I'm gonna see when you on, because I think that my story and our story will inspire Memphis. Not only like it's gonna inspire me and you both, because it's a lot of stuff about me you don't know.
Right.
But it's gonna inspire my pastor. When I tell you the church I've been attending since I've been here, the people, like it's so much about me you don't know, Tamir. And and I know that you're a busy woman. You got a lot of things going on. But I think if you gave me a chance, and I'm putting it back, I'm putting the ball in your court. So today, like my number is still the same. The number I'm calling you right now, it's not gonna change.
Okay, well, how about you call in this coming Friday?
Huh?
Call in this coming Friday.
Friday when?
This coming Friday.
Friday, what time? What in the evening, in the morning? When you want me to call Friday?
At about 9:00.
9 o'clock Friday.
Mm-hmm. Right, 9 o'clock Friday.
9 p.m. Friday.
Yeah, 9 p.m.
Okay, it's 9 p.m. Friday. So I got you. So give me 15 more seconds, and I'm gonna let you go on and go on.
Right, because this phone is gonna hang up. It's on 2%.
You about to hang up?
Yeah, this phone is on 2%.
So I got 10 seconds in. So last thought is today's Monday, between now and Friday, if there's anything in regards to questions you want to ask me and lead up into that Friday, text me. But if I don't hear from you between now and Friday, I'm gonna call you on the phone at after 9 p.m.
All right.
You have a blessed night. I love you.
All right, I love you too. Have a good night.
You too.
Bye-bye. Okay, y'all. I'm about to go to bed. Okay. Make sure you got. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Okay, I appreciate you all for tuning in. I gotta give me some rest though. Make sure you guys please like, share, and subscribe. Y'all sleep peacefully tonight. I ask God to shield and protect us all in our homes. Keep evil ones away. weapon formed against any of us shall prosper. Anything that rises up against us will be condemned. God, keep me, my family, you, and your family safe as we sleep tonight. Okay. I love you guys. Y'all have a good night.